to have a candid conversation about dealing with negativity on your weight loss journey. As you know, 2014, I had VSG weight loss surgery, lost 100 pounds. I got pregnant, regained most of that weight. In 2022, I found myself at the highest post-op weight I had been. That was 225 pounds. In 2023, I started 75 Hard Challenge. I really cleaned up my diet. I was running, I was strength training. I ended up losing 70 pounds in 9 months. Right after I lost the 70 pounds, I decided to have a tummy tuck. I had the loose skin on my abdomen removed because it was impacting my workouts. And then I started marathon training and I lost an additional 16 pounds training for that marathon. So my most recent weight loss journey, I lost approximately 90 pounds. And what I find fascinating is that there are people that will try to discount or discredit or make me feel less than because of the journey that I took to get healthy, because of the journey that I took to get fit. And if I am experiencing it, I know you have probably experienced it too on your weight loss journey. You know, and I tell the story of my weight loss journey because it's my story and I'm very transparent about it. I had VSG, I had tummy tuck surgery, and yet people still try to discount or discredit the work that I've actually put in, even though I've used tools in order to lose weight. I've used tools to alter my appearance, and I'm very open about them. You know, when I had weight loss surgery over 10 years ago, it was because I was at rock bottom and thought that I was gonna die. And I remember I was rocking my son to sleep with tears running down my face, thinking that I wasn't gonna, live to see my son grow up. And even then, I was against having weight loss surgery because I was afraid of what people thought. And, this was a recurring thing. This wasn't a one-time thing. This was a recurring thing where this happened, where I was rocking him and was crying about this thing. But yet I was so afraid of taking a step that could potentially save my life because I was afraid of what people would say. It wasn't until a doctor threatened me with blood pressure pills that I decided to look into weight loss surgery. I was like, I got to do something. This is dire at this point. He's trying to put me on blood pressure pills. I have to do something. And it was in that moment I decided that I just didn't care. It was, to me, me living was more important to me than what people thought, than what people would say about me. And in that moment, when I gave that up, I'm not going to do this, or I'm going to do this, I'm going to live for other people. The moment that I gave that up and decided to live for me and make decisions for me was the moment that I actually started living. Because after that point, at the point where I had weight loss surgery, I was so free mentally. I was just very free free from people and what they would say and what they would think about me. I just didn't care. So fast forward to last year when I had the tummy tuck, I decided that it's part of my journey. You're not going to be able to shame me about it. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to be very proud about it. And that's exactly what I did. And again, it's my story, and that's why I tell it. And that's why I try to be very transparent about it, because people are going to talk. I don't care what it is that you do, people are going to watch and they're going to talk about it. And as long as you let that, what they say or what they'll think, or the whispers and things like that, as long as you let that impact you and influence your decisions, you will never be free. You will never be happy because you'll be living for other people. So, again, like when I decided to have this tummy tuck, I was just kind of like, I don't care, I'm gonna have it. And if I look good, I look good, but I'm gonna have this tummy tuck surgery. And it's fascinating to me again because people will come at me about it like I didn't put in the work to lose the weight. Even with VSG, and I understand that, 10 years later, I still have a sleeve. I still have the benefit of that sleeve when it comes to weight loss. It's the reason why I talk about the VSG so much, is because I want, my audience, I want people to know that, yes, I have a slight advantage on you because I do have a sleeve, and I'm very open and transparent about that. But, people still try to discount the fact that it's a tool. It's only a tool. You still have to put in the work regardless. Tummy tuck. Tummy tuck isn't a weight loss surgery. It takes off skin. It doesn't take off pounds. You still have to put in the work to maintain it. Any little thing that they can find, they'll try to knock you down a peg or two. I remember very vividly this one comment on one of my videos. It was a transformation video, and the young lady made a comment, but it was a comment that she intended to be a nasty comment. It was something to the effect of like, oh, you didn't put in that work, you went and had a tummy tuck, or something like that. And I was like, yeah, I did have a tummy tuck. My surgeon did his big one, didn't he? Earned every penny. And then she came back and she was like, oh yeah, it looks really good. How was the recovery period? Who was your surgeon? See how that shifted? She came at me trying to discount and discredit the work that I did because I had a tummy tuck, and come to find out, she's interested in the tummy tuck herself. It never ceases to amaze me, and it really makes me upset sometimes. It makes me sad sometimes that, in this day and age, people will still try to discount and shame other people for trying to get healthy. They shame you for being overweight and being obese, and then they'll also shame you for trying to get fit. And it's like, we can't win. It's like, what do you want us to do? Just not exist? There was such shame and stigma when I had weight loss surgery over 10 years ago, and now I see the same thing going on with the people who are taking the injections. It's the weight loss surgery all over again. People were shaming people and making them feel bad and making them feel less than because they had weight loss surgery. And it's the same thing that's going on now with the injectables. People who are taking they're going through the same thing. And it makes me sad and it makes me so angry because I know what they feel like. And if this is you, I know what you feel like. If you've had weight loss surgery, thinking about having weight loss surgery, or you want to try one of the injectables or something, some other tool to help you lose weight, but you're worried about what people think, I know that feeling all too well. So here's what we're going to do. It is 2025 and we're just going to let them talk. If you want to lose weight naturally, go for it. If you want to have weight loss surgery, go for it. You want to try one of the injectables, go for it. If you want to have the tummy tuck and the breast lift and the arm lift and the thigh lift and the whatever else lifted, go for it and let them talk. They're going to talk anyway. But while they're talking, you're going to lose weight. While they're talking, you're going to get fit. While they're talking, you're going to be healthy and happy and doing things that you never thought that you would be able to do when you were 10, 15, 30, 40 pounds or more overweight. Let them talk and just focus on you and doing whatever it is that you need to do in order to lose weight. Now, I am not an advocate for surgery, and I've said that several times. I've had weight loss surgery, I've had skin removal surgery, and yet and still I am not an advocate for surgery. What I am an advocate for is people making the best decisions for themselves, whatever that is. You have to be able to live with the decision that you make. You have to be able to live through the decision that you make, and you still have to put in the work in order to be successful. Whatever you decide to do, natural or surgery or drugs or whatever, you still have to put in the work. You still have to put in the work to get to where you want to be, and you still have to put in the work to maintain it. And people are going to talk regardless. So this year, do whatever it is you feel you have to do in order to be healthy, and let them talk. Let me know in the comments, what has been your experience? Have you had to deal with negativity on your weight loss journey? And how did you deal with that negativity? I am interested in continuing this conversation with you because I think it's important. And these are the things that people don't talk about enough. We can talk all day about a calorie in and a calorie out, but at the end of the day, it is things like this that really hinder us sometimes on our weight loss journeys. It's that mental piece, that emotional piece, and we don't talk about it enough. So I am interested in continuing the conversation with you. Leave me a note in the comment. I look forward to hearing what you have to say. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.